Hi and welcome to the 5-Minute Business Boost, where you get to choose your 5-minute investment. I'm your host, Sam Hicks, and I'll be discussing topics under the headings of business development, marketing, photography, and much more. Welcome to the 5-Minute Business Boost. Today I'm talking about conversions in digital marketing. So at its simplest, a conversion is when someone moves from just browsing to actually taking an action you care about. That might be making a purchase, signing up to your newsletter, downloading a guide, or even just sharing your content. Why does this matter? Because conversions are where all the likes, clicks, and views turn into real business value. In Australia right now, average e-commerce conversion rate sits somewhere between 2 and 4%, with some industries doing a little better. Now, it sounds small, but this is the difference between marketing that's just busy and marketing that is actually driving growth. So, macro and micro conversions. There are two types of conversions. Macro conversions are the big ones. So these are your sales, your bookings, your subscriptions. And they're potentially your main business goals. Micro conversions, however, are the smaller steps that people take along the way. So it might be like adding things to a cart, downloading a resource, or registering for a webinar. They might not bring the till straight away, but they build momentum and give you useful data to improve. So think of a gym. A macro conversion might be somebody signing up for a 12-month membership, but a micro conversion would be downloading your free 7-day workout from home plan. One warms people up, the other one locks them in. So let's talk a little bit now about conversions across touch points. So where are these conversations and conversions happening? So on social media, it's easy to get distracted by likes and comments, but the real signals are things like link clicks, shares, follows, or even a direct message or a DM asking for more info. I know a local landscaper who posts before and after photos. You know, people, they really love that behind-the-scenes type photo imagery. The likes are nice, but the real conversion is when somebody messages them and says, hey, can you quote for my backyard? Because why? That conversion has turned into a lead. On Google Business Profile, conversions can be phone calls, bookings, or even a click for directions. I've seen cafés double their bookings just by keeping their opening hours, menu, and reviews up to date. One even added a reserve a table button and started filling seats without spending a cent on ads. So you can do it organically, people. Another reason, or, you know, you're probably sick of me banging on about Google Business Profiles, but they're very powerful. Keep them up to date. They're free. On your website, design and user experience are everything. You've got to have fast load times, clear call to actions, and a very easy checkout to boost all conversions. Mobile matters, but so does accessibility. Things like readable text, alt text for images, and very simple navigation. It's all about removing every bit of friction. For example, an online clothing store simplifies checkout from 6 steps to 3, saw cart completions jump overnight. And trust me, I have a few, retail websites that I really struggle with, because once you've chosen the item, it is sometimes 6 and 8 clicks before you can check out. And a lot of these websites don't even work on anything but a PC. So that is frustrating and is really a barrier to a conversion. So what is the role of AI? Because, you know, it's around us now. And personalisation. So personalisation is one of the strongest levers for conversion today. AI tools can tailor recommendations, emails, or even website headlines to individual users. And that's just not for big business. A regional gift shop that I've seen started using AI to personalise email subject lines. Things like perfect Mother's Day gifts to one group and something special for mum to another. Same email, different headline, and their open rates and sales both lifted. And I'll leave it to you to guess which one was more popular than the other. Conversion rate optimisation. Improving conversion isn't a one-off project. It's ongoing. A/B testing headlines or buttons, looking at heat maps to see where people drop off, or tracking your funnel to find where customers hesitate. These little tweaks can add up to huge improvements. Take a local builder. They tested 2 website headlines: Dream Homes Built to Last versus We Build Homes Like They're Our Own. The second one outperformed the first one by 30% on consultation requests. Sometimes it's that small. Retargeting is another powerful lever. I've seen a boutique sell out of winter jackets just simply by running ads to people who had visited the product page but not purchased. A gentle nudge. Still thinking about this coat was all it took. Beyond the first conversion. Now, one thing we all forget, okay, is conversion doesn't end at the first sale. Retention is just as important. So, think about loyalty programs, follow-up emails and upsells to keep customers coming back. A hairdresser offering a free treatment after 5 visits is turning a single haircut into a long-term relationship. Measuring what matters. So what should you track? Conversion rates, of course, but also cost per conversion, return on ad spend, and the balance between customer acquisition cost and lifetime value. These tell you whether or not your conversions are actually profitable. And here's the kicker. Only about 1/3 of us businesses actively optimize our sales funnel. That leaves plenty of opportunity for those who are willing to test, tweak, and use data to improve. So as I close this episode up, and if you've got this far, you're a bloody legend, every conversion, big or small, is a win. It doesn't matter if it's a follow, a review, a purchase, a share. They'll all signal that somebody trusts your brand enough to take the next step. So really, by combining smart analytics, personalisation, and that big focus on trust, you can turn more casual visitors into loyal customers. So I hope that helps. Have a fabulous week. And remember, anything is possible in business, especially in the northeast of Victoria. Cheerio. Thanks for listening to the 5-Minute Business Boost. For more information, follow me on socials, sign up for my newsy, or check out my website to see how we can work together to reach your small business goals. Remember, anything is possible, especially in the northeast of Victoria. Until next time, cheerio.